Then my boundary is that I can like you.
Yes.
But you need to be over there.
Yeah.
And I need to be over here. But who I have close to me, I need a certain thing at my core, and that's my boundary.
Right.
You know, so I think that's how you set them. To me.
And then I think you just gotta see people for who they are. At the end of the day, you can't make somebody be who you want them to be.
That's my line number one.
So,
people try too hard to change people who they perceive they should be. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to
Bangs After Dark. Woo!
So I am Edith Wheeler at Chop by Edith. I'm the owner of Bang Salon. We are located at 5135 Mayfield Road, Lyndhurst, Ohio. 44125.
So you, Baby D.
I'm Diamond, aka Baby D, aka Diamond,
AKA
Diamond MP underscore. I'm a bird at Bang Salon. It's on you, baby.
Oh, but you a vet. You ain't telling me you was a vet.
I am. I've been here since I was like 12.
That's a fact. That's why her name is Baby D. Not Baby D like off of Friday, but Baby D because you know she was a baby. Now she.
We get it.
Yeah, okay. Tell us who it's
you
KB. MUAKB is my Instagram handle. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Go ahead, Trace, on you.
Hi, everybody. I'm Tracy Foster. My Instagram is Tracy_Foster. It's on you, son.
Hi, my name is Sonia Mitchell. I am a stylist here at Bang Salon, and you can follow me at The Godiva Blonde.
The Godiva
Blonde.
And together we are
Your favorite girl group.
Info.
Destiny's Child. I don't know. You just love it.
That's my age.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Invoke was all of that.
okay. I'm
What
gonna pick
talk
a
about,
topic.
and be mindful that we want a lot of feedback on topics because we're going to eventually find.
Yeah, we will.
You got that quick. Dang, thirsty.
You ready?
What it say?
The topic today is difficult conversations and setting boundaries.
Wow.
Difficult conversations with who?
How do you have difficult conversations, and also how do you set boundaries? So that's two, right? Like a difficult conversation, that's in the workplace, it's in your life, that's
Well,
whatever.
when you say difficult, though, you mean like you want to bring up something, but it's hard to bring up because somebody might not take it the right way. Kind of bring it up. I mean,
Yeah, like any conversation that makes you feel uncomfortable with another person.
Yeah.
those are hard.
Which are those?
No, those are hard.
They
but
are.
If you and the person are true friends, the friend will be able to receive what you're saying because you can't negate how you make somebody feel.
Correct.
Because you can't invalidate it. Like that's what we look for in our relationships. Like
Mm-hmm.
you expressing yourself, but then they say, "I don't want to hear that. I ain't on that," and then you feel, but really, my feelings are valid, and if you made me feel like that, you need to own it. So you got to have those conversations.
Absolutely.
What you think?
I agree. But I feel like it'd be hard for me to have conversations like that.
Why?
Like difficult conversations. Okay. I feel like it's hard for me to have difficult conversations. I don't know. And I feel like I was talking to KB about this too because I feel like I fear like rejection. So that's why
Oh, that's a
it's
lot
hard
of
for me
people.
to have conversations because I also like to be like, well, how's this person gonna take it? Are they gonna like understand where I'm coming from, or are they gonna think I'm tripping for feeling how I feel and stuff like that?
But in order to be in a true form of like authentic to yourself for the relationship to work, they have to allow you to be you,
Correct.
or your friendship won't work.
Correct.
Because or relationship or whatever it is.
Or work
Because
shit,
think
whatever.
about how many times like we like didn't say how we felt because we want to keep the peace. You know what I mean? And it makes you feel funny.
It's the
It
worst
makes you
thing ever.
uncomfortable.
It does.
In your own space. And it's your space.
And it's your space.
So you're going to be uncomfortable because you don't want to step up and say something.
Yeah. And I think ultimately it's about how a person makes you feel, right? So whether you're at work, no matter what you're doing, if somebody makes you feel uncomfortable or something's going on, it's like you have to address that because if not, all it does is become a big elephant in the room and then the problem just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And after a certain point, it's like it was the worst. You could have just said, look, I don't like how this, that, and the third. Or let's say it's your boss. I don't like how you talk to me. Like, I understand what you want to say.
I know what you're trying to say, but you need to say it.
But
Ain't nobody.
but I don't like how you're saying it. Your delivery is off.
A lot of people have bosses out here.
But listen to this though. Some people can't receive criticism and grow from it.
No,
Some
that's
people
true.
don't think they do nothing wrong, and that's their ego and pride. And
Absolutely.
We'll talk about that in a lot of things. That
Absolutely.
breaks down a lot of. That builds a lot of barriers for people because they let their ego and pride. I ain't gonna tell them they right when they, that type of stuff. It'll keep you from being great.
And so I think that's two different things, right? I think that's one, listening to constructive criticism by somebody that's further than you is very important, right? And somebody belittling you or treating you a different way, then I think you have to address that. But if somebody's trying to help you to grow, it's gonna come out the way you want it to come out. Like some stuff is just like you gotta pick your battles.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't go that far in life because you're too busy talking about what they said it like this. But if they told you to go get the coffee about the coffee pot and wash it out, just go wash it out.
A lot of it has something to do with them
Right.
in itself. So the self-esteem that they have, or issues that they may have had in the past.
I brought that up.
Issues that they may have had in the past that will, gives you those different
It's the
things.
truth.
Like Diamond said, she has an issue with rejection, but that comes from another place.
Correct.
So when you bring it to all together as looking at, I'm afraid to say something, thinking that they're going to reject me. Well, the thing is, if you don't say something, they still going to reject you.
And you still gonna feel the same way.
Right.
You still going to feel the same because you have not addressed the actual thing that you're having an issue
And
with.
I literally said that to Mimi, and was you in the car? The quote from Deion Sanders when he said, "Don't let my
Yes.
confidence
Yep,
rile up your insecurity."
Security.
That was
Because a lot of
good.
people
he did. He said that. That was good.
That was
I
good.
like, yes, Deion.
your confidence as the angry black woman, or
Yeah.
she too aggressive, or she mean, or she this. No, I'm just confident. I ain't on it. I want what I want. I'm doing this. But some people need to be sugar coated on the way, and now I don't have that personality. That's fine. Oh, sweetie, can you put your foot down? And then me, I'll be like, do you put your feet on your couch at home? You don't do that up in here.
Facts.
But it means the same, but we're two different people.
That part.
So,
That
and
part.
then you got to know who you're talking to. So some people might need a letter. Some people might need a text. Some people might need a hug. Some people might need you to just talk to them. And some
Absolutely.
people you might need to let go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So which brings us around to setting boundaries. You gotta know what, and I gotta tread lightly with this, with what works for you. I mean by not like I don't like this and I don't like that, so it's a boundary. Because I think that we're taking boundaries a little too far. That's me. I think that, boundaries don't mean that you just keep your messed up attitude. No. But if something is literally not good for you that a person has, and you see like that person's character is not good for you, like everything, like they don't have no fruit. People don't ever look at the fruit that a person has. That means do they have follow through? Are they a woman of their word, man of their word? What does that look like? Because for me, if you don't have those things, then my boundary is that I can like you,
Yes.
but you need to be over there,
Yeah.
and I need to be over here. But who I have close to me, I need a certain thing at my core, and that's my boundary.
Right.
So I think that's how you set them. To me,
And then I think you just gotta see people for who they are. At the end of the day, you can't make somebody be who you want them to be.
That's my line number one.
So-
People try too hard to change people who they perceive they should be. So you get in a relationship and you want this certain type of husband, but you got this type, and you're working so hard to change him to this that it makes him feel less than. So it goes in a lot of situations.
yeah,
Because we're not honest with ourselves about what we really want. Girl, you knew he wasn't for you, but you was gonna try to make him for you. And so that's a hard deal. Right
That's
there.
a hard
so just like
deal.
a friend, your friend show you signs way ahead of time.
yeah,
I'm talking about 20 years in a relationship, you see things. But you let it slide until it builds up, and you finally say, oh, all my friends was right. They was right about you 20 years ago. Because when you love something, you allow things.
That's good.
You allow things that you
Because you
shouldn't allow.
slide. That's
And
right.
then when you finally fed up, you blow up. But
Yeah.
it really should be the first time somebody showing you who they are, you better believe it. And it's hard for us to do that.
That's good. I think we killed that one.
That was
I like
Okay,
that.
I'm gonna pick one. Diamond, did we kill it?
I
Or you
think
need more?
so. No, I don't need more.
Yeah, I think it should be sold up.
How do you know you are valued as a stylist or an artist?
Oh,
That's
by
hard.
Value as a stylist?
By who?
Yeah, by whom?
I don't know. This is random questions.
Well-
Do you know where they came from?
I would say that I know that I'm valued by my clients and their referrals.
Yes.
How they send their cousins, their aunties. I'm still getting phone calls from some weddings I done did 8-9 years ago. I haven't recalled it like no, who got married? Oh, do you read my makeup that day? Okay, come see me.
But it makes you proud. 'Cause
Yeah.
You get like texts or DMs that say, Edith, you really changed my day to day. Or
Yeah.
our conversation changed my life and you was right. Or stuff like that. It makes you know that you're in the right field.
It does.
And then as far as like other people, who cares? Y'all know I got the I don't care attitude. If I don't think I'm the ish, who else gonna think it? So you ain't gotta like what I do. And you gotta think about it. What I do only attracts the people that want to come to me. So
Correct.
it's like, that's kind of,
What it's got to be.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like the value of yourself is based on what you think of yourself, what you
Mhm.
perceive of yourself. You know what I mean? Because you know when you were younger and you were a little insecure,
Yep.
you start feeling, okay, you know, you start feeling more confident. You're confident in what you do, what you say, how you move. That comes with time.
Yep.
And growth.
Yeah,
And going through stuff too.
going
Mm.
through stuff, girl. We've been going a long time, long time.
Long time.
Long time.
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm almost double digits. I mean, sure, I can't get no high five
What
like
was the
that.
question? How do you know you're
Valued as a. How do you know that you're valued as an artist or a stylist?
Oh, I knew that I was valued when my clients start asking me if I wanted like some food. I know I'm
That's true.
But that's true.
No, but you know why it's really good? Because if they gotten to know you and know that, you know, if you don't eat,
Been there all day,
you've
yeah.
been, you know, you don't function that well when you don't eat. So it's like, let me see what I can
I
do
never
to
thought
help
about
Diamond.
that.
It's the
Let me
sweetest
see what I
thing.
can
But
get.
I never
Yeah.
thought about that.
Diamond
I'm
always
like,
hungry,
she's
though.
hungry. She's
always
hungry. That's great because I love a snack. I can't believe you didn't.
Girl,
Why not?
snacky and chewy. That's your and Katie this big.
I'm getting thinner. It's just so crazy. I just decided that today. Like, what?
No, that was good,
that was
Diamond.
That was so good. Or when y'all bring us coffee, because me and Edith,
I
we
need
just
a
own a
caramel macchiato.
Starbucks.
Come inside the cup first, no phone, like this.
Yes.
I need a ice brown sugar shaking espresso. If y'all really grande, no
Don't take
toss.
gifts all the time. Holidays is coming. Come see. I
Yes.
think you should read that. That's something like it might be from the same person.
Nuh-uh.
That's a good one.
Yes, it says, how do we know when a client isn't for you?
Oh, that's a good one. I like
Please let me answer.
that. No. Go ahead.
Are we gonna blue
Or when
this
to
up?
let them go?
Yes, bleep that
First of
out.
all, let me tell you,
You
COVID.
supposed to be having your cussing jar. I'm about the cussing jar.
I ain't gonna cuss, but I want to. But y'all two.
$5 a cuss for I'm
So
about to
listen.
get rich.
I mean, we talked about this before, remember? And it's people that I love that I don't want as a client because they take advantage of you. They don't
That's
respect
true.
your time. They don't respect
Yeah,
like what
that's
you got to
true.
do,
That's
what
right.
you say. And it ain't no love lost, but you ain't for me.
It's
And
right.
I realized like when you were younger, you like, oh, I don't want to lose a client. You kind of kiss their butt. You deal with their attitude. The new me. Bye. Because I don't want nobody that's gonna make my day hard. And you know, you sit right next to me. Some people come in their own one.
Yeah,
To
'cause you
ruin
had
my
one
day
that came
and
in that
always,
was
there's
crazy.
always,
Like,
yeah, they always be on something and it's their own insecurities though. Getting back to that.
yeah.
You're not happy where you are. I'm happy and bubbly. You coming in trying to take the whole vibe down in here. Sis. How many people did we tell, you're not welcome anymore? What if I refer you to? And when people have seats, I don't be mad, I speak. Because guess what? You're not for me.
Yeah.
And I probably ain't for you. Because I don't want to wait till you go call your baby daddy in the car. I don't want to wait till your computer charge up. I don't want to, I just don't. I'm just a no nonsense person. So if you mad because I'm not sugarcoating you because you want to run to CVS or run to the bank, why didn't you go before you came? No,
They on your time.
my time, and that's what I'm saying. They don't value your time.
I feel you. I hear
It's
you.
only 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
a
20
long-
minutes is the
I can pay a
thing.
video, rent and rent.
The thing about 20 minutes is there's someone coming behind you.
Right.
And so the person that's coming behind you will have to wait because you're 20 minutes late.
Because
Then
you
you
wanna go
come,
check them
no, you come and then want to get service right then and you're late. That's a hard one.
I gotta do hard.
That's
Yeah,
a hard one.
that's a hard one. And
What
it's
you
like
got?
you don't respect my time. What's important to you is important to you, and it doesn't matter how I feel about it. And that's not a good deal.
That's not a good
That-
thing.
It's
not a good deal.
disrespectful.
It is.
It's disrespectful because you won't do it other
The
places.
doctor's office, the dentist.
Yeah, and it's disrespectful. Like I don't think that you should do that.
I still remember the first time I witnessed a stylist pass someone off and told her that, you know what, I'm not for you anymore. And I remember I was young, first year doing hair, and I remember being like, wow, you just don't give your client away. She can't come back sitting in your chair. Like, she can't fix what she did. But at that
No.
point, you at your
Wit's
wit's
end.
end. And then it came around to me having to do it. And I had to pass them along to someone else because I realized that I was never going to make her happy. It was always something wrong. She
Yeah.
didn't like this, she didn't like that. And I realized, like, I know what I can do. And your hair looks good. So maybe I'm just not the one for you. Like, everybody has a different personality.
Absolutely.
You know, you can't please everybody.
You're not gonna please everybody, especially y'all that want to come and think you about to be my friend. That's not how that works. Don't come in here
Yeah.
asking me 100 questions
I
about
feel
my
that.
life. You know what I'm talking
I
about.
do.
What? I
No, I
don't
feel
know.
that.
No, that's weird. Like, if you want to have an authentic relationship with somebody, be
It's,
authentic.
but it cultivates though.
It is.
It doesn't happen
It's
like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It
and I
takes
think
time.
our-
That's even
my sometimes
our relationship has taken time. It
yeah.
didn't just happen.
Right.
It's like before we knew it,
This
it was
is where we
like
are.
This
we
is
were
what
we are.
sisters.
Yeah. So
Gang,
You know,
gang.
Mama Diamond.
Your mama.
Stepmama.
And I think it's like, I think for artists, for makeup
Yes,
artists, for
mama.
me, it's just knowing like what I want to do and what I don't want to do no more. So like, I'm not the glitter girl. Like I can do it. I don't necessarily have to always do it. So do I have to have a bunch of that in my chair? I don't. You know, somebody called me today for a service that I just don't do. And I just told them, like, respectfully, I don't do that. Thank you so much for calling me. I can't refer nobody because I don't know who else does that.
Who else is going to try that?
I'm just,
You might want to check Instagram.
yeah, like you literally need the hashtags and stuff to see who do that. Because I don't even think any artists do it, quite honestly. But you know, it's just passing it up because I'm past the days of I need to make money. Like I don't want to have to like run after it like that because every time I went against my will,
it don't be right. It don't be. It comes back to bite you.
oh,
When you go over what you decided to do, like I'm not gonna do that. I had someone to say, just do a highlight. They have black hair, and I'm like, no. I'm telling you, it's gonna weaken it up. It's just a couple,
So
and then
later.
no, it's done.
When they
I
hear
do it on. I knew that I shouldn't have done it
yes.
with how it was going to be and the person that it was.
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have done it. And then she go and tell everybody I made all her hair fall out.
I knew it. And that's what
Like,
it is. You made it
really?
fall out.
How
And
do
you ain't do it.
How do you say I made all your hair fall
And
out?
I
And I
told
told you what was going to happen.
Multiple
And I
times.
went over what I thought, trying to please you.
Oh, hold
And
on.
so that, I don't do it no more. I said, I don't do it.
My girl.
I'm not doing it. You want somebody else? You want that? You can go someplace else. She may do it. She may do it, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
So have at it.
I think
And
that
I'm not afraid to say that I can't do it and that I don't want to do it.
That's true.
It's TikTok.
They think they hairstyle.
Yeah.
They watch a YouTube video and be like, no, for C, girl, that's made up. Okay, stop.
Yeah. So I mean, I can't get that. I mean, I don't understand.
I'm
it.
telling you, because you do something against what you know in your heart.
Yeah,
like
follow your
I
first-
follow your
Yeah,
first
because
mind.
it just does not work. It always turns out bad.
The client that came in and was bubbly and fine until I told her she couldn't get what she wanted.
She
tried to
like
flip
flipped
out.
out. She was
And I
like,
said, "Have a nice day. You're not for me. Don't come back." No.
Yeah.
I said,
Me
"You."
too.
And I said,
I've
"You were
done that.
fine until you couldn't get what you wanted. Then you're gonna talk about how I'm unprofessional because I won't give you something you wanted. If it don't work, it don't work. I can't make Dennis Rodman into Beyonce.
Right.
Like, come on. And our job is to make people feel good and look good, but you gotta be realistic.
Right.
You know how people ask for stuff
Well,
they
you
can't
could
get.
make
They
this.
got a half an inch and they want lemonade braids. Like, you get it.
Yeah.
And then why not? I saw this girl on TikTok. Well, why aren't you at her in her chair?
Why don't you find her wherever
So she
is?
can grip that little bitty
Yeah.
itch here.
Yes.
I have.
We gonna leave it
And I
there.
just, I tell them you got high expectations, and unfortunately, that's not gonna work today.
No,
It ain't gonna work
the
ever.
worst thing is that having the picture, and they said I want to look like this.
Yep.
Well, you don't have that hair. You don't have that
Facial
face.
shape.
You don't have the amount of hair that person has. It will not look like that. It will not look like that. And I can only do what I can do with what you have, unless you want to add something. So, and then if you want a weave, I'm not the weave girl.
And that's okay.
And I'm okay with it. I can put a track or two in, but I don't want to do a sew in.
But I
I don't
refer
want to
you
do that.
to
But
somebody
I
who
can
does.
give
You
you
got
to
somebody in
somebody
the shop for
that can,
everything.
that can take care of you
Yeah.
well, you know?
Dreadlocks, singles. What's the
You
other
get a
one?
client. You get a client.
Anybody can get a client.
Yeah, so
Girl, you said that you on twisties.
I'm just saying.
All I can think about is back in the day when I used to wear the twist in the back with the little butterfly at the top. Everybody holler at me if you an 80s baby. You know what I'm talking about.
Girl, get back.
Don't do that to banana flips. I got one.
That's the same
Girl,
length.
you said the banana flips?
No, I said this is the same length.
Oh,
That
she
means
put
it's
it
the
on
same
there.
person.
Girl, what you here for?
Okay, we
Come
I'm
on.
getting some variety.
Let me
Some
sip on my
variety.
cup.
Yes, we just wanted y'all to
Fine.
see our
Right.
little flavor.
Fine. I'll come back to that one. Here we go. We got one.
I forgot
so
mine.
different.
You know, hot tea for them.
Okay. I picked up another one. Booking app or salon booking.
Booking.
salon bookings.
Salon booking.
Salon booking.
Booking app. Now, we all have our reasons for why we feel how we feel,
Well, tell me
correct?
why you. No, you tell me why you.
Well, I have a different
You
career.
already know
I mean,
why I feel why.
Why?
Because that phone. They ring it off the hook.
It do.
And they all be for eating. It's like I gotta stop every
For
5
Tracy.
seconds. Yeah.
But a booking app to me is very impersonal. Number one. And I'm old school. If it ain't broke, why fix it? Clients,
Right.
anyway, they're going to try to get in touch with you anyway.
Yeah.
Even when you book on the app, they still want to call, they want to talk. Everybody is not into this virtual thing, and I'm just not one of them.
Yeah,
And just for y'all, just for the record, I stay busy. So people don't mind calling. They don't like the apps. And I don't either, but I'm not knocking nobody that uses it. I'm just old school, and it works for me. And I kind of like, hey, even if I miss you, the conversation that comes with it, it helps build a relationship.
yeah.
I think everything technical takes away your experience. Like, have you ever been now? Everywhere you go, you gotta check yourself out. You want me to spend money, shop, bring it to you, and I gotta scan my own stuff.
And put it.
And you want a tip?
Mhm. They ask for a tip everywhere.
I think with
Yeah, it's my $6 coffee that take me out.
We went to breakfast the other day. What do we have to do? Exactly.
Everything. I didn't tip a thing. She tipped. I'm a tipper. I am a tipper.
I'm a tipper.
However, I
But
feel like
however,
it is totally
I'm not
different,
tipping
but I
no
get it.
star. I'm not tipping every barista. Now some of them I really like, and I do tip them.
I'm not tipping.
But I
for a
can't do it-
$6 cup of
That's what I'm
Starbucks.
saying, because
And
we
all I
drink it
did
every
was- All
day.
you did was punch your order in. You're not even making the coffee.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like when you drink it every day, it's just hard to tip. You know, now my $34
They asked
a
for
week
a
or
tip
whatever,
that's
$59.
$5, and the burgers went up to $11. You started at $6, now you at 11 in 3 years.
Inflation is
That's how I feel
high.
about DoorDash.
Yeah,
I
but
don't like
DoorDash charge you $9.99 a month
To have them?
to have it.
What?
For the
Girl, I
Dash
was-
Pass.
that's why I
you
don't have it.
You don't have it. Charge you for the Dash Pass. That's free delivery. You don't have to do the Dash Pass.
Yeah, I got to get rid of that because I got that. I mean,
Why we on that? Why we on that? I'm sad that you canceled the BET Plus subscription.
I'm sorry, girl. I did. 'Cause I was like, it's not on there.
canceled it
That's the
before
best one.
Kingdom Business came out. Without
I
having
didn't
to
know.
watch
I
it.
know. A new one is coming out.
Oh, season
Yes,
2
I
didn't
can
come
see-
out?
I
don't know
season
what
two.
we gonna
All
do.
right. But let's go back to the booking app.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So
well, I'm different. I'm a makeup artist, so my booking is different. It's set up. I do still talk to my clients because they either DM me or text me or email me. So it's not as if it's any, less of communication that I do, because I like to make sure that my clients know that I am very much so, reachable, and I like to put that extra touch on it. But it works better for me because of how I need to book than to have a book here. They like to just go on Instagram when they see a face that's me and just click it. But they still gonna ask me a question. That's fine, and we just talk about it. So for me, it works.
So I
I
understand that. I understand that. But for me, I want to know and see what I'm getting. So if you gonna call me and we gonna discuss what you're gonna have done, I don't want no surprise. So you look in the book and be like, this person, this person, this person. Be like, who are they? Like, where did they come from? No, I don't want to be surprised like that. So I need to know what I'm gonna do. I need to have some backstory. Maybe they have alopecia, or something that it's not just a regular. Yeah, that it's not a regular hair. It's not a regular hair appointment. You need a little more time, and it done a lot for that.
But I hear
You
so
know what
many
I mean?
horror stories about.
Yeah.
And when I got there, she canceled me talking about I didn't ask for that service. But when you go on the app, you can't tell what the service
It's
is.
true.
So
Now,
that's
with hair, I don't like booking on here. When I was away in Texas, and I did do that.
No way.
Because I'm saying, because I want to give y'all a backstory. I did my hair done at Bang Salon, but I was gone. And so I was looking on people's thing. It's confusing. With hair, I think that you do need to call in because I need to know, can I get a rinse? Can I get,
You need to know what the
a
lingo
this
is
or
because
that?
they changed the name of the service.
Yeah, you don't know. And it's just kind of vague and, and if I get there, I'm gonna need that rinse. I can't have no doo-doo brown hair. I just can't. I can't.
For me, I do a lot of natural hair, and so I have girls who have a bob like mine, or is all the way to the middle of their back. So I need to know, who's booking, how they're booking, and I want to put them where I want to put them. If they need a deep conditioning treatment, I need to be able to put them under the dryer while I take the next person. I just don't like surprises, and I don't want to ever feel like I'm untouchable. You can't reach me. You
I'm
can't,
above. Put me on the app.
Yeah, I want you to be able to talk to me. If you want to send me a text message about what you want. However,
And that's where I draw
The only
I should
time-
say boundaries. That's where I draw
the only time I really it kind of gets kind of sticky is when I'm out of town on vacation
Yeah, somebody text
and
you.
people calling or texting about a hair appointment. I'm like, I got 5 days off and I'm gonna get back with you when I can. So it's really hard because I leave them on read or unread, I guess I should say, and then I have to go back and filter through my text messages. But I don't mind it. The book,
No, I
paper and pen with a regular calendar, a little appointment book.
So one of the stocks was trying to show me the benefits of the booking app. Which one do you use?
Schedule Acuity, I think it is.
And I didn't like the fact that when people cancel, you get a notice, but then you got to manually go back in and open that spot up. Who has time for that all
I
day?
don't have to do that.
So what does yours do? They
Just
say,
cancel
Like,
it
if
out.
they cancel it, it'll automatically open up the booking.
yeah, but what if it open up and I'm about to leave and somebody books right there?
Well, you can set how soon or when your cutoff time is for the person to book. So people, for me, they can't book 24 hours before, if that makes sense.
Okay, I might have to look at
I
I
feel
don't want it.
like
I don't want it. I don't want all the trouble to come with. I hear all the horror stories about the deposits getting taken, paying for full service, and then you charge me to book, but then when I get there, you don't come for 3 hours. You take that money, plus you charge me more than you said, and I'm there for 12 hours. No. I hear it all the time.
It's true. I hear it all the time. What do you feel?
no, I was just gonna say I think that it's a different time now. It seems
Don't
like
come for us.
I'm not. But
I agree that it is. But
Yeah.
it just.
But it ain't right.
I just feel like when I go book something and I see somebody don't got book now in their bio or I can click on a link and book, then I just to go to the next person page because it's just easier for me to
I don't
look at
like that.
myself and make the deposit. And I feel like that's just the new generation.
I have never booked with anybody through an app, and that's not
Me
because I
either.
think I don't have to. I just don't like it. I think it's impersonal. I want to be like, "Hi, how you doing? I'm such and such. I would like to know
Yeah.
if da 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 da." Why do I have to talk to the computer every grocery store? Food.
And honestly,
it's impersonal.
That's true. I mean, I understand what
People
you're.
are
I
really
understand
suck
what
at
you're saying, but I will
That's
say
why I
this:
suck at
the newer generation
Everybody from your age
has a commitment.
They
You got you.
They don't know.
There's a
They do text.
They do.
text.
And I was going to say that there's a commitment issue, though, right? So you can go to the next person, but you don't necessarily commit to your stylist or commit to your that. So it's kind of like, it's hard to build a clientele with the new generation in that way, because it's like, if you would go to anybody to get your hair done or to get whatever it is that you want to get done, it's like, that's why you keep getting all these various results with what you get. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. And while technology is growing this faster, it's all this stuff, but it's statistically the new generation, like it has a commitment issue. Like
And a
we're the
communication
most
issue.
we're the most non-committal generation, and I don't even think it's millennials no more. We don't count. Thank God. 'Cause we tired of counting up
Well, if I
everything.
like the person, when I go to them, then I'm gonna stick to them. But like,
You don't stick beside them.
I feel like people, the only reason it be like a commitment issue is because of prices these days, for real. Like,
But you know,
into the
somebody said that today, and I said,
Okay.
it was a new client, and I told her, she was like, I went to a girl and she said one thing and it cost us amount. I said, we have to pay a lot. We don't use cheap products. We spend a lot of money
We
on.
don't use cheap.
Yeah, we don't use cheap products, and we spend a lot of money
No,
to
for
make
real.
sure that we get the results that we want.
all
And I
these
said,
products is
and I
expensive.
said,
Yeah.
and everything has gone up.
Yes,
And not
everything.
only
Everything.
that, we try to make it that you have a faster experience,
Yeah.
and we have someone to help, and we have to pay them as well.
Yes.
So is it supposed to stay low because everybody's having hard times or whatever? Or are we supposed to
Get
give
our
you the
reward.
best? Yeah, give you the best experience and get the money for it.
And I think that's the big thing, right? So not only are you paying for the price of good conditioners and great shampoos and great makeup products and these things, but you also paying for the experience.
Experience.
So many people are not
The
even
bottle
shampooing
wash.
hair no more. You know,
Luxurious
Yes.
A
You getting
clean
decor,
salon,
you
a clean salon. I mean, coming to a place where it doesn't look like it's run down,
correct.
and that the people don't care.
Yeah.
So
Especially this
I
salon.
think that, if we doing
It's
what we're
worth it.
supposed to do, it's worth it.
Because the
It's
bottom
worth it.
line is,
And if you can't afford it, I get it.
I get it.
I understand, but I
right?
may not be able to do it because the price won't be something that we're going to negotiate.
But here's the thing, like I tell my clients whenever they question me about a price, how often do you get a raise? The typical person gets a percentage raise every year or every 2 years. We don't get a raise
nothing like
every
that.
3 or 4 years because we got to hear the static, but I'm past that. Everything go up, I'm going up. Because why should we stay at the same price point? If I was still doing, remember back in the day, a wrap was like $30?
It was.
Yes.
Shampoo is $30.
Yeah.
Right.
A bottle of shampoo is $30.
Yeah, so like I don't agree with that, and I think people pay for what they want. And I'm
Correct.
I think I told you this before. When people say, "Oh, can I owe you? Can you owe Nordstrom's? Can you owe CVS? Can you owe McDonald's?" No, you cannot owe me. You came in for a service. You asked for it. I told you how much it was going to be. Don't wait till you're done
To
and
say
say,
that
"Can
you
I
don't
pay you
have
the
it.
next time I come?" That's not right. No,
That's
you
right.
cannot pay me later, and you can't owe me.
People pay for what they want to pay for.
Let me
All
tell you
day.
what I learned when I was young.
All day.
My client said, "Can I just give you whatever when I come back in 2 weeks?" I said, "Sure." Got off work, went to the mall. This broad dragging bags through the mall.
Ooh.
I said, "I'll take that money right now." Why are you trying to play me and I'm part of your book?
And I mean right now.
Yeah. They pay for what they want.
And I think that it's also like, you know what, if it doesn't work, try another place, right?
But you'll be back.
You will be back.
Be back.
You will be back.
Appreciate us
Yes, you will.
once you go somewhere else.
Yes, you will.
That's
Because
what you missed out on.
Oh no, it's people that laughing at you see their clients, they hug you for 10 minutes. We miss y'all, we miss the family environment.
Yes.
I mean, and they miss it because we were like a family, and that's why I love the salons, and we're gonna talk about it in another.
Well, we're gonna talk about it right now.
Oh,
because The
okay.
next one is loft or salon.
Oh, salon.
Salons.
I'm salon all day.
Salons.
All day.
Who going first?
I'll go first. Salons all day. I've only been in salons. I grew up in a salon, going to a nice salon, a family orientated, salon. Get to know everybody. It's a family. Everybody knows everybody's clients. I just think it's a great atmosphere. It's a great atmosphere for everybody. If I want a service that my stylist may not be able to offer, there's someone else in the salon that I can go to.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. I know that I'm gonna it's gonna be a good job. I'm gonna be happy when I leave. So I love salon.
I can go next. So, why I say salons is that we are creative people that creativity bounce. And we nurture each other with our creativity when we're together.
Right.
But when you're by yourself, you only have your own thought, your own sight of something. And if you see something else, it may be the same thing that your coworker did that you put another spin on.
You figured out.
But you figured out, yeah. So that's where the creativity come, and we done found a whole new look by one thing, but it's everybody together versus you being by yourself. I was in my salon by myself. I did well there, but it was just me. And so being there, I didn't feel like I was growing. I felt stagnant. And I wouldn't do any weave. I wouldn't do none of that. I wouldn't do, no, but I wouldn't do any of those. And I'm like, if I go somewhere where I could learn more, I've been doing hair for 35, 36 years.
Right.
And I'm still open to learn. I don't want to be the old hairstylist. Show me. I have no problems with you showing me something. You young, you 20, you 25. Show me how to do that, girl, because I want to learn how to do that. I don't want to be the old stylist.
That's
but
right.
We're here together in the salon and are able to help
The
each
key
other.
is working in an environment where they will help. Because
Right.
some places, they don't share. They don't help
Yeah,
each
so
other. They don't
and that's
share.
what I'm
Yeah,
getting
that's
ready to
why most
say.
people
We
get
want to.
Yeah.
We want
That's why
to.
most people go to law.
Wow.
Because of that reason. Like, I was just talking to somebody, and he was like, he just got him a loft because like of the environment that he was in. Like, it was like he don't got to worry about people taking his stuff, and he don't have to worry about like he also felt like he was bringing them the business too. So and he wasn't really benefiting from it. So I feel like that's probably why some people prefer lofts.
But with him, he probably should have just found a different place. Because still, you going by yourself, and you'll only have your vision, and no other. The creativity goes away. You'll be like, what happened? Such and such.
Well, what about that? What about when they walking out and half your team is like, "Ooh, Sonya, that's cute. Tracy, that's cute."
Yeah.
Well, the client happy. They, "Ooh, thank you."
Everybody feeling good.
Yeah, but it also reassures you, like,
Right.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. Okay, good job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
so many parts to that. And it, like the sisterhood that we've gained. I mean, we work together more than we with our families sometimes.
Right.
So, it's one of those things where the relationships build, like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's good because you don't just have your regular friends. It's like a new circle. And then y'all have that thing in common. And not negating your other friends, but it's just good to have work friends because
Absolutely.
you can share ideas, do this, you can do for me, I can do for you.
Absolutely. And I would say, from an artist perspective, I choose salons because I think salons carry clientele. Like, if you're at the right salon,
Right.
there's clientele there. So if you're a starter, why try to have this loft? Who's about to come? Who know
Who's gonna
you? like humbly, like, who really knows you? A lot of people don't. And so it's like if you work in a thriving salon where people have clientele, all you have to do is do one person. If you keep doing, like, if you have a client, people
be
start
there.
watching and you're there,
Oh,
then
no,
you
the clients always
you're
watch.
catching
Yeah.
clients. And so now it's not so hard. And I feel like a lot of people, especially artists, like, they give up because they feel like, you know, nobody coming, they can't afford it. But you can't afford it because you didn't have anything to start with. You didn't have
Not only that,
clientele.
you haven't followed anyone. So
Correct.
I think a lot of people come out of school and they like, I'm gonna be a boss. I'm a boss. You see so many people with hair boss or whatever behind their name. They
So
never
crazy.
work with nobody. They never have a mentor, nothing. And then they go into a hole and wonder why they struggle because you'll never be able to pull yourself up the way you should when you have a job like this because, like you said, piggybacking off what you said, when you're creative, you need that juice.
You do.
know? And then you ride up and down Mayfield and
You
B
do.
Road and all these places, it'd be one person working
You do.
by themselves. And all of the ones that was working by themselves could have just worked together and built each other up. But it's the mindset.
It's a
A
mindset.
mindset of being a boss too.
But yeah, and that's the thing. I
Wanting
think
to be in charge.
yeah.
And being in charge is not a big deal. It's just more bills,
It
more
is.
responsibility.
It is.
More
That's why I
headache.
always
Yeah.
share, like, whether it's in a class that I'm teaching or I meet an artist that wants to talk to me, like, I don't have that story of, like, struggle like that because I never came into the game feeling like I was more than. I was just trying to get on. So in just trying to get on, I wanted to be in an environment where people were, where it looked nice. I did pray about where I was going. And you know, clearly prayers work because I've been on ever since, you know? Like, that's just what it is. Y'all already know, if you do know me, you know I love the Lord. So it is what it is. You know, I prayed. And even though I knew Edith since I was 15 years old, not to date her,
Don't.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm throwing up my thing.
The thing of it is that it wasn't me who was like, oh, I should go there. I prayed and literally heard the Lord say, go there. And my life has literally went. And so I think that when you don't have that I'm going to be a boss mentality and you come in ready, being teachable is the best thing you will ever do.
Yes,
If I don't drop no other jewel tonight, be teachable.
Yes, yes.
It gets you so far in life. Like, it really does. I don't know nobody who cares about that boss thing because people will pass you up every day. Everybody got a talent. That's the thing. Like, you're not gonna be the first makeup artist, the first hairstylist, the first braider. You ain't gonna be the last.
Right.
So it's like, what makes you different?
Right.
What's gonna make you stand out?
You know. So that's why I
But
choose.
the barbers talk about that too. They talk about like the guys that go into a loft, like what the barbershop meant to the community and stuff like that. Or even the salons.
It means a
Think
lot.
about if every salon was a loft. I mean, our clients come in like, how was the wedding? How was your trip? Where's your daughter? Oh, she graduated? Prom. I mean, we have been exposed to so many different people and things. We get invited to great things. I mean, we just have, this is a different experience, but if you never experience, you'll never know. Because a lot of young girls, they just see on TikTok that everybody got their own.
And it's an illusion. You alone, if you're not a talkative person, your clients is bored with you. I'm just gonna tell the truth. They in there bored, child. You need to have somebody else in there that's
You
gonna
want
make
to
them laugh.
more music because your conversation is going to be limited.
Yes, it matters. If you think it don't matter to a client, people love to talk. Whether they in the barbershop or if they in the beauty shop. It's movies about it.
Even had a new client come last week, and she came the other day, Cynthia. And when Cynthia came in, Cynthia was ready. She was so excited, but because she was so excited, we was excited. I was like, Cynthia, I can't wait to see what you gonna look like, girl. You gonna we were so excited to see her that excited. And so when she came this week, I was so happy. I was so happy to see her, and she was happy to be here with us, not just one person. Because she talked to everybody that she walked past, everybody that she sat next to under the dryer. She was talking to them. You don't get that everywhere. You don't get that in the loft. It's like you said, like a family. Like, and we welcomed her because she was that excited about being here. So
she came in, she said, baby, my whole family like my hair. What she said she was looking like an auntie? What she said she looked like?
You probably called her out.
When she came, she was looking like Medea.
What she means looking like?
What she means looking like? I don't remember, but when she said when she came, she was looking like Medea. I'm looking like Medea. You gonna do something with me? I was like, oh my God.
She got such good energy.
Yeah. No, that was perfect.
Why she had to call herself Medea?
No, she
I'm
called
sorry.
herself
I'm
because
Because her hair was soft, her hair was soft.
Her haircut was wrong. And they
Y'all
left
can't-
like a Medea hump back there. Right?
Edith is so crazy. She said a Medea hump on a wig.
And that's what it looked like. She said, I wanna look good. I wanna look. She loved everything.
Wait a
When
minute,
her
that
hair
is
came
so
out, the
funny.
haircut, everything. She loved it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this too. Like, I'm thinking about it. Honestly, salon life don't work, or is like it's hard to find it because for real, the fish rot from the head down. You know what I'm saying? Like full transparency. My first day of being here or my interview, in the little room, and then she bust me down like, I don't like no drama. You got a problem? You need to handle that outside. I don't want to go blah, blah, blah. I was like, I ain't even on that. So I say that to say that was a decade ago. But at least you approached me in that way. I was in my 20s at the time. And so I feel like if the owner of the salon mans what it's going to be and set the tone for what it's going to be, that's what it's going to be.
And I'm always treated like the bad guy, but I like literally have the hardest job. I'm trying
Yeah, it's the hardest job.
16, 15 different personalities. It's
Yeah.
hard. And at the end of the day, my skin's so
Thick.
immune to it.
Yeah.
I just don't even care. It is what it is. You know the rules. I'm tired of talking about it. Just do it. And so some people can handle it, some people can't. They think I'm mean, but I'm not mean. I need order. I work too hard to get here.
It's
To let one person bring that bad energy or
Yeah.
their nasty habits and tear my business down, I'm not doing it. Not for no money.
Yeah. And I think more owners have to be like that, and we would have better salon life.
Have you ever worked at another salon? Did you cheat on
Absolutely
me?
not.
Oh, girl, I love you.
I
She
was
said
in my
absolutely.
mama's basement and that's it.
My mama's face.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
What's
I
your
mean-
benefits from bangs?
Everything. Where do I start?
At the beginning.
That was so long ago, 11th grade in high school.
She was reckless then too. It was.
It was.
It was wild then. We had a
Because I
lot
said,
of,
why you so timid?
It's so
personalities.
different now.
yeah, it is.
It's so
The energy
like,
is different.
yeah.
Like the negative people, that person who always say, why y'all listening to her? You ain't got to do that. You ain't got. It's always one bad seed that just try to, because nastiness spread faster than happiness.
It does.
So when one person is just miserable, they bring that
Ruin the
misery,
bunch.
and it just. I don't even listen no more. I'm in a separate group chats, text, mumble. I hear stuff when I'm walking by. I do not care. Put your black shoes on.
That's just us being honest that we're not perfect. Everybody got
She said,
drama.
put some lipstick
A
on.
little bit of drama.
It's
Not a lot.
Put a smile. Put some lipstick on.
really no drama compared to,
When you was young,
yeah, man.
it was real
It was
competitive.
crazy.
That's what it. Yeah, it was
It
a
was
lot
a
of
lot of
people
young
that didn't
people.
know who they were.
It
So,
was
yeah.
young people.
I'm
but
glad
now we
that
have to
shit
have
was
old
done.
and new.
She said she glad that shit been said.
Me too. You know, but you know the crazy thing about it?
Baby
I
D
started-
is stepping
I
into
started
the
telling people,
freaking.
you can't stay here. It was like something fell off of me.
It was the weight lifted.
Yeah, because when you love somebody, you don't want to put them out. But when they're dragging your brand down, you got to make that choice.
You
gotta
do.
put your foot down.
You
Listen, you're miserable. You don't like it here. I don't like you. Who you become and why you so angry. And we got to deal with your energy. Like, you have to love that you woke up this morning. And we all got problems. But you got to learn to leave it at the door when you come to work and be happy for what
That's
God
right.
has for you. And your season is going to come. But some of these young girls, they don't. They want what they want.
And they
start
want it
competing
now.
with you. Yeah,
They don't want to wait.
They
They
don't
don't
want-
want
they
to
just
work
want to
hard.
be hard,
They
work
don't
hard.
want to put the time in. They don't want to sit. They don't want to listen.
Yep.
I seen that meme on Instagram. It said, at the top, we don't compete, we collaborate.
Say that again.
I like
And
that.
that's
Period.
true.
And I said, and I wish I could love that 1,000 times.
Yes.
Because when competition don't do it breeds jealousy, it breeds
Yeah.
envy, and it bring you down.
Instead of working together, it's strength in numbers. I talk about this all the time. Black people, we are so creative. We are a great
Period.
race of people, but we kill each other mentally, emotionally, and physically because of our own insecurities.
Yeah.
Because 1, we don't communicate. 2, we don't express ourselves. 3, we hold stuff in. It's like so many things that go through that. But if you just be authentically you
Yeah.
and not deal with other people's stuff,
Yeah.
you'll be a happier person.
Because let me tell you something. I don't care if you make more money than me. I want you to make more money than me. So I can say, girl, how do I make that much
Say that.
money?
Say that.
Because I'm making this much money. How I get like you? I don't have no problem with that. I like that because I don't want to be around a whole bunch of folks that can't do nothing. I want to be around those that's like, let's catch a trip. Yes. That's why we got friends that's older.
What's the next trip?
I'm not older. That's why y'all see me. If y'all wonder why I like STEM, because I like to be like, yes, I'm ready. I am
Diamond came
ready.
on a trip.
I'm
Diamond
ready.
was outside.
We didn't told her. It's a good time up here.
Diamond's time. What was you saying, Diamond? Why you like?
Sorry, Diamond.
Do it, girl. We ended.
I was enjoying what y'all was saying.
You said everything. So what have you learned? Tell us the one thing. Tell them the one thing you probably benefit the most out of.
The relationship. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like just being around, cause I will say, like, when I worked before this, I worked at Progressive, and like I was skating and all this other stuff, and I always said like it's a different like type of environment being around skaters. No offense,
I'm a skater.
but like it's such a difference between y'all and them. It's like y'all make me want to hustle more and like grow and do all this. Like back then, like I felt like I was like sad and depressed trying to figure out where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. And then I came in here and it was just like a whole bunch of females on their grind and like knowing at where y'all at, and it was just like I don't know. But it's just building the relationships with y'all, and like I just feel like I know that I'm gonna be successful.
That's why you claim it.
Hey.
I claim everything before I get it. Don't I?
Yes.
I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna sacrifice. I'm gonna get that.
But you know too, Diamond, I think knowing that somebody genuinely cares.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that you come in and trying to start, grind, build, and the people that be like, here, I'm gonna give you this person, I'm gonna refer these people to you,
Yeah.
and then, cause I always say you worth more than that. So I always say that, like, we're gonna change this.
Yeah.
You're worth
Did
more
you
than
change
that. We're gonna change
Did
this.
you change it?
What, Diamond? Oh my God.
I do charge more.
Okay, that's what we
like
say.
$10 more. Yeah.
Yeah, but something.
And at the top of the year, you can go up another.
Yeah, we go because
I feel like
Diamond is the bomb.
yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so
She already know what it is.
Yeah, so like,
It's like everybody's valued here. You know,
They are.
that's what I like. Is that it's somebody in this space for everybody.
Yeah.
So we have clients who come to us and then they want to send their sister to someone else because
right,
they're sitting under the dryer and they're looking at what other people are doing, how
Right.
they're talking, how they treating their clients, and they're like, I want her to go to her. So it's I like that about us. Like we can share when somebody wants to grow out their hair, they can go to one person. Somebody wants to go short, they can go to another person. If that's not what your strong point is, and
They keep
we
it
keep
in
it in a
family.
family.
And it makes the clients feel good. She goes, do you mind if I'm like, no, go ahead. Or if they say, you think they'll mind if I come to you? No, we not like that. Because today my client said, ooh, Edith, I want to ponytail. I said, you be over there. Because I ain't slicky. I don't like slicking it up. I could do it.
yeah,
Just
but
don't
it
want to.
No, it just takes too
in my,
much
I don't even
time.
post when I do ponytails. I barely post my weaves, none of that, because that's not the clients I want.
Yeah.
I only want the short hair. That's what I love. I can do it all, but I don't post it all because I want to attract what I want to attract.
I know it's right.
Yeah, no client I ever referred to somebody else ever looked at their page and was like, no. Like they always went to that person. But also don't be awkward and not speak when y'all come in here.
Yeah.
Some people do. I'm come from the shampoo bowl to go to my station. Go to the break and like, when you get here, girl, hey. And you know, it's like, well, you had to walk past my station. Why you ain't say hi? I didn't even know you been here for the last 2 hours.
Right.
It's not till they're here that they get. Oh, they don't care. You know what
But
I
I'm the one who sent her over there.
Diamond said, I told you to go.
They,
Why you
people
acting like
kind
that?
of be weird. So, ladies, y'all can,
It's cool.
speak when you walk in the door. Let your stylist know you here, but you sitting over here today. It's
Yeah,
all good.
and honestly, most of us in here have the same kind of feeling. Like, if a client want to move to the next person, that's okay because 9 times out of 10, that stylist felt the same way about you, but they just didn't let you go.
Right.
Because, and another thing is, sometimes it could be the littlest thing, and a client will be like, But if you do something, baby, the gates of hell are open, okay? They can mess up, or they can leave earlier. They got to be somewhere. Or they can rush, or they can be late, or they got to go to the doctor. Or they can cancel same day. But if you cancel same day, or you get sick, or you got what? They act like maniacs. Respect that we're human. We got husbands, kids,
Families.
Yeah. I mean, we love doing hair, but this is not who
We are.
we are in totality.
It's totality.
It's a portion of who we are.
Yeah.
So all we look for is respect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because some people think that this is not a job. Newsflash, we make good money.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people have to do that. I don't even know why. Like that's
Where'd
a
that
thing.
even come from?
I don't know.
We make good,
But
money.
I don't know.
You just the hairstylist.
If that's what you want to think.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, like
just.
a hairstylist
Oh, no.
is a career.
No. People know.
It's a $1 billion industry.
People know. People know.
But they act like it. They
They
act
act
like because
like-
we didn't get
yeah,
a 4-year
people know.
degree, it makes
Oh,
you less.
excuse me, I got a 4-year.
I know. I mean, I'm
got a
saying,
4-year degree.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can have
I don't
degrees,
have
but
none. I've only done hair.
I don't have a degree.
I love my job, and I do get money.
I know.
I love my job.
But having a degree.
I just had to just pose on it.
No, KB, having a degree and having money does not make you better. Right?
I know, but that's
Your
what I'm
job
saying.
title does not make
That's
you
what I'm
better.
saying. But for
Right.
some reason,
Your
I don't
bank
know.
account don't make you
I
better.
know.
It's your character.
But it's
Yes.
something
Who
that
you
is so
are, How you
true.
treat people, because I done hung with the richest.
Yeah,
and
me
the
too.
poorest.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some of the richest is the evilest, and some
Some
of the
poorest
poorest
is the sweetest. That's
and
right.
vice versa.
That's right.
So it's all about who you are as a person.
I just don't know how the industry got like that stigma a little bit of like, oh, you're just or you're just. I had to tell like have a conversation with a friend like, yo, just this is $1 billion. And we can't talk about like salaries because you don't know. You get what I'm saying? Like it is a trade, but that's just like being a mechanic
But
and
we will
anything else.
never
Never
die.
die.
We'll never
You
be
can't make a
replaced
choice.
because the robots can't do it.
They trying
They-
to.
the
So that I'm just
the
saying they gotta put some
robots won't
respect
be able
on our
to do it.
industry. That's what I'm saying. Because
It's
whether
a
you have a
trade,
degree or a
but-
trade, whatever you have,
I
it's what
chose, and I chose to be here.
that's what I'm saying.
I get to get up every day and come here and be happy.
But you
Correct.
know, I was just about to say that the beauty of it all is you get to do what you love.
Because that's the bottom line, right? It's not about if you went to, because if you love college and you love your field, that is amazing. Do you love what you do? Is it your passion? Do you wake up every morning and you happy about where you are? Like, you know what? This is dope. Can you grow in that? Can it elevate you into something else? You know what I'm saying? People
Like a
get
movie
tired of
set or Paris Fashion Week.
could it? Could it?
Yes.
Can it?
What's going out in the morning?
It's a lot of stuff you could do, but
Mhm.
it's limitless.
It's
I feel
limitless.
like I've lived this whole life about just limitless.
We get to take a vacation whenever.
I
we
want to.
Vacation, I don't miss a kid's event. I've been.
My
that
kids
has
sick,
been the
I can
one
go pick
thing-
them up.
That has been the one thing that about this job that has
Yeah.
fulfilled my life, that I've been able to be a present
A
parent.
present parent.
I've been PTA mom, T-ball coach,
Yeah.
anything you can think of.
I'm a Girl Scouts mom. Girl Scouts. Guys.
My babies were
Because
Girl
when they get to
Scouts.
some little cookies, come on and do it.
T-ball.
Yes, I can do it.
I have endless memories, and I think that's the one thing that kept me from corporate. Besides the fact that you're not gonna tell me when I get to take a break. 15 minutes. I be like 30.
It's crazy. I need an hour. I need a break.
You say, I want to go, I need to go to a funeral in the morning. They have a day off. Oh, it's not a close relative. What? I don't think so.
That's because we're conditioned.
It's hard to
already.
have fun.
We're conditioned to be.
I'm sorry. The doctor said she took an hour break at her corporate job and got fired.
Did you really?
Yeah, that's why I got fired.
Why did you take an hour break?
We had an hour break, but the hour break wasn't enough.
Oh, you overslept?
I took more than an hour.
Oh, no.
But that's cool because that's God. He brought you
I
back.
know.
He really
for
did.
real.
He really did.
Amen.
What do I say about, like, every time I think about it, because I've been trying to get a job in Atlanta, they won't hire me. And I said,
In
God,
corporate,
no, he know.
you do know.
Don't do it to me. I'll be on the news. Well, I have to. But he knows also that. And then when I compare it, like, do I really want to go work for $40 and I can make $200? It's kind of like, you know, it's like it's not worth it. Because if I did 2 clients, I would make more than I made. You know what I'm saying? So it don't
add up.
It
The
just-
math ain't mathing.
Yeah. But if it maths for you,
Math your life away.
Y'all are crazy.
No, we're serious. Like, I hear my
I'm
kids
dead
talking,
serious.
I'll be like,
Oh,
My boss
I
did.
did,
My
yes.
boss that. My friend up there, you heard? My
I
boss,
just, it's
and
not
they
for
know, And
me.
they trying to get me fired, and they trying.
Yeah, it's a lot of drama in these. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down
you
that.
can make your own schedule. Be off when you want. Be on when you on. Like it just.
What did my kid tell you?
She said, I'm gonna tell my mama and she gonna get you fired. I said, she can't get me fired.
That was Kennedy's favorite line. And
Yeah.
the teacher would be like, yes, and Kennedy said she's gonna call her mom, and you're gonna come up here and flip out on everybody. I said, well.
She knew.
My
I'm a
kid
kid-
doesn't
I'm
do
an
that.
advocate
I don't
for
know
my
why
kids.
she do that. She be telling me, I'm
All the
KB's
kids
daughter.
do
I
that.
said, this is.
All the kids do it.
I will cut up, though. I need to about my kid. Okay.
Yes.
We wrapping this up.
It's over. It's over for today.
We had a great time chatting with y'all.
It was time.
Yes, it was great.
The time has been had. We're gonna come back again. This is our new show, Bangs After Dark. We want
love
y'all
it
to
already.
share it.
This ain't really a new show. It's just being
It's
taken.
an elevator
Right.
show.
Right.
Okay? We need y'all to share it. We need you to follow our YouTube page. We need y'all to interact. We need y'all to comment. We need y'all to support us as we doing this new venture, opening up and just bringing y'all into our world. This is something new for us, but it's fun. We having a good time doing
We
it.
are. And to all the women that are breast cancer survivors,
This,
man, we're thankful.
Yes.
To those who lost loved ones, we're praying for y'all. And to those who need a mammogram, please get your yearly mammogram. Early detection is key.
And do your own self examination.
Arms
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Circular motion.
My mom 3 times, my sister 3 times.
My mom
They're still
died from breast cancer.
Mhm.
So
One day at a time. Enjoy life. Have
Yes.
fun. What you want to say? What you want them to do, girl?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That's my girl.
Love it. That's what we want y'all to do.
Good
Good night.